Exodus 20, verse number 1. I am the Lord. Yeah, I think God speak all these words saying, number 1, he said, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. I think when you read this passage, you begin to see that God was introducing himself again and again, because the people constantly forget. So I believe that when you see that God is saying this again and again, you what you can see or what you can understand is that your mind should be focused on the true God, because there are plenty gods on this earth. Your work could be your God. Your time, wasting time, maybe watching television, play game, could be your God. God have mercy, because I'm guilty of that. And you see, there are many things that can be your God, but God constantly remind you. He said, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. But at this particular time, you see, when he's talking to the Israelites, he's reminding them that don't think that all these kind of idols you guys were worshiping, probably the idol you've seen people worshiping, you see your your father-in-law. I'm talking about what's the name again? That Jacob stayed with is a Laban. The gods that he was serving, because they were conversant to that god at that time. So you see, and it was only Jacob that do not really do with this, but the children, they know something about those gods because they grew there. Apart from Benjamin that was born on their way. So you can see that, and God constantly reminded, I am the God. So you see, there are different gods, but this one that brought you out of the land of Egypt, this is the one, so that you can know the one that is talking, so that you can be able to recognize his voice and say, okay, okay, because you can be able to differentiate that there are many trillions types of gods, uncountable in fact. So therefore, this one is the one that brought you out of the land of Egypt. So remember this one. Are you getting me? So I think that's the main thing that you have to focus on. Maybe God is telling you today, I am the Lord thy God who has brought you out of that your issue. Don't think that there is something else that can bring you out of some kind of issue or Egypt that you can be or you've been. And then when you are doing or you are not focusing, and then God reminds you, please focus and accept it. Immediately repent. Very important. God have mercy on us. God have mercy on us. Very important message.